Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Kristen from Decorators Warehouse, and we are your resource for all things Christmas content. Today we're going to be decorating a 9-foot tree. This one is called Snowberry. It's a huge seller in our store, so we're thrilled that we're offering it as a bundle this year. So if you like what you see, you can buy everything decor-wise that's on this tree as a package, and we'll send it to you, and voila. Okay, if you've been around for any length of time, you know that we use a 4-step process here at Decorators Warehouse. And the reason that we do that is to simplify the process to where you're thinking of everything in layers, because we can all do 4 steps, right? So the very first step in our process is the Christmas tree topper that creates the polish here at the top. So for this one, I'm doing a pretty simple topper. I'm gonna have 3 of these, basically one here, and on the other side. You're gonna do 2 if you're doing a 7.5-foot tree. This is a 9-foot tree, and then you're gonna do probably 5 of those on a 12-foot tree. So what we'll do, we'll start with our biggest, chunkiest piece first, which is this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and place all 3 of this pick. And basically I'm running it straight down along the pole, just like that. And then I can come around with some of the branches and just tie it into place. We're gonna have some florals and ribbon and things here to conceal the stem, so don't worry about that too much right now. Okay, the next stem that we're gonna place is this berry, which will break up the leafy texture there, so we'll go ahead and do 1 on each side. Again, run your stem straight down. And then I love these packages. It's just kind of a fun whimsy shape to break all of that up. So we'll just run these again down. Everything's wired, so you can pull things out to get kind of the placement that you want. Okay, once my sprays are placed, I'm gonna come in with some florals and just kind of create a little bit of a cap that'll transition us into the body of the tree. So I've got just a solid gray and then this fun plaid one. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run that straight, but I'm gonna create a little bit of a bend so that it angles forward. And then this one I'll place a little bit lower. Now I'm just gonna replicate that on each side. Okay, the second step of our 4-step process is the ribbon. And I know this can be super intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. The trick to ribbon is cutting your ribbon. So it gives you control when you work in smaller continuations through the tree. So for this particular tree, I'm using 2 ribbons. I have a 4-inch buffalo plaid. I actually have a 2.5, but if you're purchasing the bundle, it's gonna be a 4-inch when it comes in. We're just waiting on our shipment. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna start kind of here at the base of our topper. We're gonna leave a tail. So you just kind of wanna do a pinch here. And then we are going to create a loop. Okay, small, not real big, but we're gonna create a loop. And then you're gonna twist your ribbon. So what that does, it brings the pretty side of the ribbon back to the top. So this will just kind of pop in right here. We're gonna use the branches of the tree to hold it in place. And then we're gonna go right into a series of bigger loops. So you kind of wanna run your hand along it just to kind of give it some body. So it's gonna stay pretty much wherever you put it. We don't want to pull it real tight or you're going to get this look, which is not pretty. So you're going to kind of billow it in, tuck it, use the branches to hold it in place. And then we're going to do 1 more continuation off to this side a little bit. Okay, and then I'm actually going to make a cut right here. Like I said, when we cut the ribbon, it gives us more control. And then we'll start our next continuation of loops over here on this side and kind of go all the way around the tree, repeating that same process. Okay, layer 2, my ribbon is complete. I do have 1 roll that I'm gonna hold back. This is gonna be an accent roll. I do like to do the accent rolls at the end just because I can kind of see where I have holes and then tuck it away just to give it a little pop. Layer 3, this is where it all starts to come together. So this is our floral and spray layer. This is where all the texture and dimension and interest kind of comes into play. So we are going to create what we call floral clusters. If you've watched any of my videos, you've seen this before, but it's basically a cluster of sprays. So I have 2 sprays in this one. These are the same sprays that I used in the topper, and then 2 florals. And as you can see, I just twisted the stem around it. That's gonna hold everything in place. So next year I can just pull these right out of storage and put them right onto my tree. So for this 9-foot tree, not counting the topper, I'm gonna use 9 clusters in the body of this tree. So basically, I'm just gonna run them along a branch. And as you can see, it's kind of tucked under because we don't want it to pop out the back side of the tree. And then I'm just gonna use the branch to kind of hold it in place. And then I'm gonna zigzag through the tree. So if I have one here, you know, my next one will be here and going all the way around. Once all my floral clusters are placed, I'm gonna now come in with some single stem florals. So I have these 2, a solid red, and then this fun plaid with a little bit of a pom-pom around it. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start placing these kind of in the opposite formation of the clusters. So I'm gonna start filling in holes there. Once all my florals are placed, I'm gonna do sprays. Okay, and sprays are my absolute favorite element of decorating, just because I really think it's what gives it the texture and the dimension. I'm using a total of 4 different style sprays on this tree. So I have the packages, this fun iced one, a longer berry that's iced, and a snowball. So for this 9-foot tree, I'm gonna use basically 9 pieces of each spray and each floral. I am decorating about 75% of the tree. If you wanted to go all the way around or you wanted a touch fuller, I would do probably dozens of each of those. That's a good amount as well. For 7.5-foot tree, you're gonna use about 7 pieces of each. Okay, the last step of our 4-step process is the ornaments, our last and final layer. So we're gonna use a series of balls. I like to kind of mix and match the colors, and the sizes and the texture. So I've got a bigger black one. I'm gonna use some of these white ones. And then this is really fun to kind of pull, you know, the black and the white and the gray from the design into the tree. So for first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place the bigger balls, and these are gonna kind of go tucked deeper into the tree. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna conceal the pole, and it's gonna create that foundation. And then once all my balls are placed, I'm gonna come in with a series of more specialized ornaments, like these. So this is really cute, a little tag that says joy. Got a snowflake, and these really fun deer. So let me go ahead and place all the balls, and then we'll end with our specialized ornaments. So generally for the balls, you're gonna wanna work in an odd number, 5, 7s, 9s. I think I have 7 of each of these balls in this 9-foot design, but these are just gonna be good filler type pieces. All right, we have completed the 4 steps of our Christmas tree, which was the topper, the ribbon, the florals and sprays, the ornaments, and then if you recall, we did hang on to 1 roll of accent ribbon earlier in the video just because we want to now use this to kind of fill in any holes that we have. So there's 3 little hacks that I like to do with accent ribbon, all varying levels, so just kind of depending on your desire here and the amount of space that you have. So the first one, this is the easiest one, and it is basically just a ribbon tail. So I'm cutting a fishtail on both sides, and I just have 1, piece of ribbon. I'm gonna pinch this in the middle, and then I can just kind of pop that, anywhere in my design just to bring in a little bit of color. So that's just a simple, easy little hack. You can, the ribbon's wired, so you can kind of fold it to get the shape that you like. Or we can take that 1 step farther, and this is what I call a 1-loop bow. So again, we're gonna fishtail the end, or you can just cut at a diagonal. And then we're gonna leave a tail. We are going to create a loop. So I'm just gonna pinch this here. We are gonna twist that, and then we're gonna cut a tail here. So now we can come in anywhere that we have a space and just wrap that in. Put a fishtail here. So that's again just a great little filler. Or we can do a simple 2-loop bow. So we're just adding 1 more loop this time. So we've got tail, we've got a loop. We're gonna twist, another loop, twist, and then we'll cut a tail. Now I'm just gonna work through the tree, filling in any holes that I still have left. All right, that is our 4-step process on this beautiful snowberry tree. We do have this as a bundle, so if you like everything seen here as far as the decor, we can ship it to you based on the size of your tree. Please visit us in store. We're in Arlington, Texas, Decorators Warehouse. We're on Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and now TikTok as well.